Hello and welcome. I'm Psychic Medium Linda and I'm thrilled you joined me today. And I'm coming to you live from Melbourne, Australia. And wow, did January sure go by very quickly. In the blink of an eye, here we are already in February. And, this year is really about, the momentum of 2021. It's the energy that's going to be coming through on the surface as well. Some may have found that 2020 dragged on for a little bit, and for others it felt like it went fairly quickly, depending on where you were in life. And so, this is really about, kicking into gear. Starting this month with no exception as well. This is going to go really fast. This is a time to be mindful too of what you want to create and manifest in life. It's a month where you may even think of someone or something. It may even be to do with an experience. And so you start to really move towards this week and this month. And what I'm talking about more is about, the manifestation of maybe wanting more loving friends into your life. It may even be wanting to meet your soulmate or soul partner. And over the coming weeks and possibly months, you'll even start to find that you'll meet new people and you'll realize that you may actually not be in sync as much as you thought you were. This is going to be a time where you really start to evaluate the existing friendships around you, and you learn that you may actually need to start to let go of some friendships around you. Or you may even find that moving a little bit further away and distancing yourself from some existing friends. This is a part of life, and as we look at our older friendships in different light, we can then allow the new friends to enter into your circle and your life. People become more like-minded, and so with the life that we're currently based in and the different stages that we're in life, this is where they're going to start to attract more. This is a time really of letting go and being okay to let those friendships move onwards. And even if that's in a different direction to where you're heading, know that this is okay. These are the lessons where the universe will really start to show us signs. They're going to give us messages to let the universe know that they've been hearing our desire, of wanting more loving people in our lives. And so by this process, it's really about us learning to trust in ourselves. It's about letting go. And with this comes some healing work. And this is what's needed before we can allow these loving relationships to enter into our life. And so this is really about becoming more accepting of the inner change and transformation. And by embracing these changes and welcoming these new relationships with open arms and an open heart. Sometimes we need to detour a little bit before we can actually realize and release and receive where we are most directed in our pathway and our soul's calling. We've been preparing to let go of shifts and things to allow this new energy to come in. This is a really important and exciting time in your life. So embrace what comes ahead. And even if that means distancing yourself from others for a short period of time, knowing that with any changes or challenges that come up, we will come to this place of inner peace and transformation, preparing us for our next phase or cycle of life. And so it's a time too of where the younger generation are going to become more sensitive to life and experiences. So be patient with your children. Allow them to go through the motions and emotions of what they need to express. The younger generation are energetically connecting in with the energy of the older generation. And they may be picking up as well what us adults' fears and insecurities are. And so they may start to mirror us, even though their situations and circumstances may be different to our own. And so with Mercury retrograde going into direct energy on the 1st of February, it goes right up until the 21st of February, things become more heightened. This retrograde is a time to rethink, to refocus, reflect your thoughts and mind into aligning you to move forward in your life with relationships and partnerships. This is a soul-searching month, and by going within and seeing what's important to you and what isn't important. This may even be a month to become more clear on what you desire. And by this, I mean how you relate to yourself and other people and the world around you. It's a very powerful month of your calling and relationships. Mercury retrograde, we have 4 of these every year. And in 2021, we had 4. This is all about air signs as well. And even with technology, you may even find in the retrograde period that your phone or your computers or TV or radio all start to play up a little bit. This is quite normal. By this, I mean the phone may cut out and you'll find that you're talking to yourself on the phone without realising that it's hung up. Or you may even find that your computer may freeze. Or if you were doing some work, you may not have actually saved the changes on the computer before, information may be lost. So this is a time to be mindful of this and make these changes, knowing that this is what's going on energetically. We're all going through this. This is also a time for maybe not necessarily signing contracts or deals. You may find that things can become undone when the retrograde ends at the end of the month. So also be mindful of this time. And so now we have a caller. We have Teresa in Denver, Colorado. Are you here?
Yes, I am.
How are you this evening?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Have you got a specific question you'd like to ask me?
Yes. Can you tell me what's coming at me romance-wise or anything specific that I really need to know about?
Okay, all right. I'm just shuffling some cards here. Oh, there you go. It's a perfect timing for you too, because this is a time you've got the reward yourself card. So this is a time for you to really have the clarity of what you're looking for. I feel like in the past when it comes to some relationships, you've actually done a lot of learning of yourself, of what you're wanting in a relationship. And what your spirit guides are saying is it's time to ask and you shall receive. I actually feel like the next couple of weeks are going to be interesting times for you. So there's someone I feel that's around you that likes you, but I feel like they're behind the scenes a little bit. And you may find that as we get closer to Valentine's Day, their energy, there's a friend around you that likes you. Can you relate to who this friend may be?
No.
No? I feel like
no.
I feel like they're behind the scenes and I feel like they're wanting to come forward. I feel like you already know this person. I actually feel like there's someone around you that is just sitting behind the scenes ready to come forward. And I feel like that comes with some courage from their part because I feel like they've known your history. So I feel like there's a romance that's on the cusp of becoming something more than a friendship. This person may not be someone in your circle or someone that you know very well, but I do feel like there is someone around you that's going to be becoming more present and more to the forefront.
Huh. Okay.
I'm going to shuffle another deck of cards just to see what comes up a little bit more in detail. Because I feel like this person that you already know has similar values to you, and I do feel like they've either been married before or there's something about a past relationship that I feel has made them a little bit weary of not necessarily stepping on others' toes or not coming forward. I feel like they're quite reserved in nature, but they're quite boisterous when it comes to being very comfortable within a relationship. They're showing me like dark hair, black hair, or very dark brown hair is the image. And it feels like it's got like curls or very wavy hair, but I do feel like their hair is quite short and neat. I feel like it's very neat hair. A beautiful smile as well they have, this beautiful smile, very white teeth. So when they smile, their smile is quite contagious. Their personality is someone who's quite funny as well. So I do feel like their personality is someone who likes to make others laugh. is what I'm getting when I tap into their energy. I do feel like they're around your age as well, so I don't feel like they're much older. They could be around your age or a little bit younger, but within the year, the same year of birth is what I'm getting. So that he could be a little bit younger than you or around that same age.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. You got the new beginnings card.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I feel like it's time. You know, I feel like you two, you know, whether your paths had crossed previously and wasn't the right timing, but you've got the new beginnings card, and it's quite interesting because I feel like in some way this sort of started a little bit last year, but it's going to be coming more to the forefront. This actually feels like a solid relationship. It does feel like a long-term relationship too. You two have very similar values and background when it comes to what you want in the future. This is really exciting. I feel like go for it. You know, whether you make the move or whether they make the move, but I think it's time. This is a year of great love and romance for you as well. And I feel like something around Valentine's Day is where this timing is going to line up as well for you. So that's really exciting.
Yes, it is. That would be pretty darn amazing. That would be great. Thank you. Fabulous.
Give it some time, because I really do feel like you two, the timing is perfect, and you two are really going to be, you know, synchronicities. I feel like in both of your lives as individual, it's time to come together. So you'll have to keep me posted. Let me know how this wonderful new romance starts for you, because I do feel like this is a great year for you with a lot of love. And this does feel a lot smoother than what it has been for you in the past. So good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That would be that will be wonderful. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. And thank you so much for connecting in with me today. It's been a pleasure connecting in with you. I've really enjoyed it. I've got some specials going on as well at the moment for Valentine's Day. I've got an energy forecast for the month as well, for the month of February, where you can choose out of 3 cards. So that gives you a little bit more detail of what we can expect for the month of February. And if you found this useful or informative, please follow me on Instagram and Facebook under Psychic Medium Linda. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure being here once again. I look forward to connecting in with you the same time next week. Until then, be safe and see you next week. Bye for now.